Like, can you get pregnant if you have an intercourse a day before your menstruation, before your period? I don't know. Hey guys, so I just want to come on here real quick to share, to talk about my 16 weeks pregnant. Yay! We are officially in our second trimester. I think you get to your second trimester from 14 weeks. I'm not sure, but anyway, and yes, we are excited. That's number one, good news. Number two, good news is that you can tell from the title of this video, okay, that 15/16 weeks pregnant. I don't even know what to call this pregnancy update, but the thing is, I went for my ultrasound, and I was put forward by a week. Oh my god. That's amazing. But then, does it mean, because so from my calculation, my ovulation should have started a week after the 6th of October, but we did have intercourse a day before my menstruation on the 6th. So we did have intercourse on the 5th of October. So does it mean that was when I got pregnant? Because if I've been put forward by a week, that means from the 5th to about the 12th, that means I was already a week pregnant, which is absolutely ridiculous. Like, can you get pregnant if you have an intercourse a day before your menstruation, before your period? I don't know. Yeah, anyway, so I've been put forward by a week, which is amazing, completely amazing. So I don't really have updates for 15 weeks, so now I feel like I'm in my 16 weeks instead of saying my 15 weeks, so I'm in 16 weeks pregnant updates. Yes, which is amazing. But I'm going to run through this very, very quickly. So I just want to start with this, okay? So in the middle of the night, I woke up with this pain in my stomach, and I did talk about UTI infection that I noticed in my last video, that my midwife advised that if I notice anything abnormal, then I need to call the doctor or go to the hospital. So that's exactly what I did. I spoke to them, and I couldn't, the pain was so much, it was waking me up from sleep. So I called them, and they asked me to come in. So I went in, and the doctor was so nice. Oh, bless her, such a lovely lady. I think she's American. She sounded American anyway. So she checked everything. She checked my urine, she checked my blood level, she checked my BP, she checked everything, and she did check the baby as well, and with a very, very small ultrasound, super small ultrasound, and everything came back fine. My BP was fine, baby was fine, from the little ultrasound baby thing. And I don't go for my proper appointment until now that I'm 16. Yes. So anyway, baby was fine, and she did mention that she noticed some protein in my urine, and that is a little, it's not enough for them to be concerned. That's what she told me, that she won't be putting me yet on antibiotics, but she gave me some codeine, which is also a painkiller, and she said the only thing is that the symptoms that you can get from, she said you'll be fine. Actually, she said you'll be fine. She didn't say there would be any symptoms. She just said you'll be fine, that I should just use it reasonably. Okay, now I remember the symptoms she mentioned. She said that the only thing is that codeine can constipate you. So I need to increase those veggies and water and things like that, so that I don't experience constipation, which is something I haven't been experiencing anyway in this pregnancy. So she gave me that codeine, and she said I should just use it wisely, that anytime that I notice that I'm getting pains, then I can use the codeine. So it was okay. So that test was fine. It was fine. And so my 15 weeks, obviously was when I went for my proper scan that I mentioned in my last video, that my midwife booked me in for scan. So I went for the scan, and the lady was okay, that did the scan. She was okay. She was the one that put me forward by a week, and she said everything was fine with the baby. We saw baby's heartbeat, we saw the 4 chambers of the heart, we saw the legs, we saw the arms, we saw everything. Like, yeah, we saw the baby was also rolling as well. It was quite busy in there. So yeah, we saw all that. It didn't last long. It was for about, I think, 15 minutes ultrasound. It wasn't that bad. She said they only kind of check the heart, the arms, the lips, and like the legs. That they don't really that the next scan would be when they would really go into details and everything. So and she said the main reason for this scan as well is to kind of predict my EDD, which is my expected due date. So that was when she put me forward by a week, which is amazing. Another thing is they do check if you've got 2 in there or 1 baby. So for me, it's just 1 baby. And so like I said, she said everything was fine. I'm just going to be reading out from my phone. And from that week as well, from week 15, I started feeling 15, 16 weeks. I started feeling the baby move as well, which is amazing. Another thing is the next day after the ultrasound was my midwife's appointment. So I went for the appointment and I told the midwife about the pain that I had. I went to the hospital and the doctor noticed protein in my urine, but she wasn't concerned enough to give me antibiotics. And so I told my midwife this, and she also checked my urine and she said she could still see protein in my urine again. And she said she could see protein in my urine again because she did urine test. And so 16 weeks was when midwife would start feeling your baby. Like she felt my uterus, and she also tried to listen to the baby's heartbeat, which was really loud, which was also cute to know. Like, it's so amazing to listen to that heartbeat, just for you to know that everything is fine. And from the I forgot to mention in my last video my 13 weeks, yes, or 14 weeks, that I was given some blood forms. So the results came back when I went for my midwife's appointment. She saw the results, and she did mention something about beta thalassemia. Yeah, beta thalassemia, that I'm a beta thalassemia carrier. And from the moment she said that, she was like, okay, so you're anemic and I need to like put you up on iron tablets. So I did mention to her that I'm already using some, but the thing is the one I'm using is not high enough. So she had to prescribe another one that is up to about 200 mg. So I'm on ferrous sulfate at the moment. If you haven't checked out my last video where I talked about my pregnancy multivitamins, I talked more about the ferrous sulfate and why I'm using it and things like that in that video. I'll leave the link in the description box below, so you can go and have a look at that as well. So when I got home, I did a little bit of research about the beta thalassemia and it was a little bit disturbing because it's something to do with, like, if you're a carrier, then you have to like watch a lot of things. Now you can see my daughter in this video because she just got back from nursery. She's a little bit not into things right now, so I'm going to just rush to the end of this video. So that's about it for my 15-16 weeks update. And another thing is, so now I'm feeling I'm feeling better. I'm starting to tolerate a lot of food now. And another thing I'm noticing is rice is starting to kick in a little bit because I completely went off rice. So yes, I'm now taking bread and most of those food that I went off, and now I'm able to cook because I couldn't go into the kitchen as well. And what else? I think that's about it. Yes, but the spit is still there. I'm still spitting, and I'm still not nauseous, but it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Yes, I think that's everything for my 16 weeks update. So thank you guys for watching, and make sure you check out my video where I talk about the important multivitamins for pregnancy. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Olive, do you want to say bye-bye? Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Oh, she just came back from nursery and she's tired. Are you tired? Yeah. Oh, you want something to eat now? Okay. Anyways, I have to leave you guys now, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.